Hey guys, it's Amberly in Chester. I wanted to talk about a couple things today about how you know your snake is about to go into shed. The first thing you're going to notice is about 2 days prior to shed, their bellies are going to get very pink. His belly is still just a little pink. It's mostly cleared up. He's a couple days into shed now. But you want to make sure it's a homogeneous pink. If it's splotchy, chances are it could be more of a burn. If you have an under the tank heater and the substrate's too shallow, or your ball python buried until it, knocked all the substrate off the surface, or if you have a rock heater, just word of caution, stay away from the rock heaters. I've seen a lot of pictures on the internet where snakes have had very bad burns. You surely don't want to have to put your ball python through that. One of the second things you're going to notice is that their colors are going to get much darker. He's usually not this kind of chocolate brown. He's more of like a coffee, I suppose. His skin is also has this bluish haze. You'll notice that first, that there's this haze, blue or just foggy looking. The colors just aren't as bright and crisp. If you see that and you flip them over, you see a pink belly, they're gonna be going into shed. He's at a good stage now where you can see his eyes have turned a steely blue. This is a definite indicator that they're going into shed, because it's actually the development of their eye cap forming. Their eyes will stay blue for a couple days. His usually stay blue for about 4, and then he starts his shed. 4 days of blue eyes, and then maybe 2 days of just, lounging around, getting the skin ready, and then he starts the shed. And usually it ideally should come off in one piece, sometimes 1 or 2, just depending on how they've rubbed their head against the glass or their hides. If you're getting a lot of pieces of skin, then you probably need to jack up the humidity. Their humidity should be a lot higher. We keep ours about 45 all the time. When they're in shed, it goes up to about 60, and that's okay. As long as it comes back down after they're done, because too much humidity could cause scale rot, which is another really bad issue to deal with. Most of the time, ball pythons, I'm sorry, my camera is 6 years old and it wants to shut off all the time. Mostly, they'll be very irritable when they're going into shed. They want nothing to do with anybody. Chances are they're not going to eat. They just want to be left alone to do their thing. Chester's pretty good. He's shy, but he's not angry whenever he's in shed. He's just very, very subdued. After your snake is done shedding, you'll typically find a whole piece kind of rolled up under their hide or somewhere close to like a water source or something rough. Usually they also go to the bathroom when they're done shedding, so chances are you're going to find a bathroom, bowel movement, urate, surprise somewhere. And that's about all you have to watch for. The entire process could take a week, up to a week or more. It also depends on the size of your snakes. Our smaller snakes seem to shed a little bit faster. Dante took about 5-6 days last time. I know Chester is going to take at least 8 or 9. So I hope you guys got some valuable information out of it. And Chester says hello. And sorry. He can't see very well when his eyes are like that, so I just want to be careful. but hopefully you got some good information out of it, and as always, have a wonderful day.